Have you ever wondered if there exists a hidden path, a secret meditation practice so potent, so deeply guarded, that only a chosen few dare to unlock its power? What if I told you that beyond the surface of ordinary meditation lies a forbidden technique, whispered through ancient temples and cloaked in sacred geometry, capable of awakening dormant superhuman abilities within you? This is not fantasy. This is ancient wisdom encoded in the silence between your thoughts, a cosmic key to unleash heightened perception, effortless focus, and energies beyond the physical realm. But why is this knowledge forbidden? Because with great power comes great responsibility, and not everyone is ready to face the transformation it demands. Today, we will journey beyond conventional mindfulness. You will discover the roots of this secret meditation, explore its profound philosophical underpinnings, and learn how it transcends the limits of the ordinary mind. Whether you seek spiritual awakening, enhanced intuition, or unlocking your inner potential, this video will guide you to understand and approach this ancient practice with clarity and respect. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Because here, you are stepping into realms rarely revealed, and you won't want to miss the deeper mysteries unfolding ahead. The idea of a forbidden meditation is not new. It echoes through the corridors of ancient spiritual traditions worldwide. From the cryptic Upanishads of India to the shadowed chambers of Tibetan monasteries, certain meditation techniques were veiled in secrecy, reserved only for those initiated into the inner circles of wisdom. In the ancient Indian scriptures, the Kundalini awakening practices hinted at the tremendous power lying dormant within the human spine. Described as a coiled serpent waiting to rise. This energy, when awakened, grants the meditator extraordinary faculties, heightened awareness, clairvoyance, and even the ability to transcend physical limitations. But it came with stern warnings. Premature or reckless awakening could lead to mental and spiritual disarray. Similarly, Taoist mystics guarded the secrets of Nei Gong. Internal alchemy practices blending breath, movement, and focused awareness to cultivate life force energy known as qi. These meditations were so sacred that they were whispered about in coded texts and transmitted orally to trusted disciples. Even in the West, occult orders like the Hermeticists and Rosicrucians encoded meditative methods within layers of symbols and sacred geometry, believing these tools could unlock the light of the mind, transforming ordinary consciousness into something divine. What connects these diverse traditions is the understanding that meditation, beyond relaxation or concentration, is a transformational alchemy. It is a deliberate process to awaken hidden faculties. Perception beyond the five senses, mastery over the self, and a direct communion with the universal source. Yet, this knowledge has always been forbidden in the sense that it demands readiness, moral integrity, patience, and discipline. It is not a quick fix or a party trick. It is the path of the initiate, often guarded because misuse or misunderstanding can lead to dangerous consequences. Our exploration will reveal how these ancient frameworks overlap, forming a universal core behind the forbidden meditation. Through this lens, you will begin to see meditation not as a passive act but as a sacred science, a key to unlocking the latent superhuman abilities written into your very being. At the heart of this forbidden meditation lies a profound principle, the deliberate awakening and harmonization of subtle energies that reside within every human being. To grasp this, imagine your body not just as flesh and bone, but as a living circuit, an intricate network of energy channels and centers, long described in esoteric teachings as nadis and chakras. This meditation is not about emptying the mind or simply observing thoughts. It is about activating the dormant forces encoded deep in your physiology and consciousness. Think of it as tuning a cosmic instrument, your inner self, to resonate with higher frequencies. When these frequencies align, the mind's usual limitations begin to dissolve, revealing layers of perception that feel superhuman. Picture the mind as a lake. Normal meditation calms the surface, but this forbidden practice dives beneath, stirring the depths where unseen currents flow. These currents are subtle energies, sometimes called prana, chi, or life force, that fuel vitality, intuition, and even extraordinary feats of mental and physical prowess. The practice requires guiding breath and focused awareness into specific energetic valves within the body. These valves are gateways. When opened correctly, they allow the energy to flow upward through the spine like a rising flame. This ascending fire is often symbolized as a serpent or dragon, rising from the base to the crown of the head. Each level it passes through is a portal to higher consciousness. But this rising energy is double-edged. Just as fire can warm or burn, if the energy is rushed or improperly directed, it can destabilize the mind and body. That is why this meditation was traditionally forbidden, not because it was dangerous in itself, but because it demands respect, patience, and precise technique. In practical terms, this means the practitioner must cultivate an unshakable foundation, calmness of mind, purity of intention, and disciplined focus. Without these, the raw energy can become overwhelming, like electricity unleashed without a proper conductor. To understand the process, let's use an analogy. Consider the human system as a musical instrument with 7 main strings, each string a chakra or energy center. When one string is out of tune, the music is discordant. The forbidden meditation carefully tunes each string in sequence, using breath and attention as the tuning pegs. As the strings come into harmony, the instrument plays a powerful symphony, the awakened self. This symphony manifests as superhuman abilities, not in the comic book sense, but real, tangible enhancements, extraordinary clarity, intuition that senses truth beyond words, control over bodily processes such as heart rate and pain, and even glimpses into dimensions beyond the physical. However, this is only the beginning of the journey. The initial ascent of energy is the first awakening, but true mastery requires the integration of these energies into the whole self, balancing fire with water, expansion with grounding. As the energy rises through the chakras, the forbidden meditation reveals layers of complexity often hidden from casual practitioners. One crucial aspect is the transformation of duality within the self, the alchemical union of opposing forces, light and shadow, masculine and feminine, expansion and contraction. In many ancient traditions, this process is symbolized by the intertwining serpents of the caduceus, representing balanced energies moving in harmony. The forbidden meditation guides you to not only awaken these forces but to integrate them, transcending inner conflicts that fragment your consciousness. This integration is where many falter. The rising energy can provoke intense emotional upheaval or spiritual crises, sometimes called the dark night of the soul. The practice demands courage to face hidden fears and unresolved wounds as they surface, purified by the burning flame of awakened awareness. Here, sacred geometry plays a pivotal role, not just as decoration, but as a blueprint for how energies flow and transform. The meditation often involves visualizing or resonating with geometric forms, such as the flower of life or Metatron's cube, that represent the perfect harmony of the cosmos mirrored within you. By aligning your internal energy with these patterns, you create a coherent field that stabilizes the powerful currents surging through your system. It is as if you are constructing an invisible temple within your body, a sacred space where transformation unfolds safely and powerfully. This is also why breath control, or pranayama, is indispensable. The breath acts as a conductor for the energy, controlling its pace and intensity. Slow, measured breathing calms the nervous system, preventing overload, while rhythmic patterns stimulate the subtle channels, encouraging the ascent. Another nuance is the awakening of the third eye, or ajna chakra, located between the eyebrows. This center governs intuition, inner vision, and direct perception of higher realities. The forbidden meditation sharpens this faculty, allowing insights that bypass ordinary logic or sensory input. It is said that with this awakening, the practitioner begins to perceive the world not only as physical matter but as interconnected fields of energy and consciousness. This shift enables a superhuman sensitivity, reading subtle cues, sensing intentions, or experiencing synchronicities that seem to defy chance. Yet, the practice teaches humility. The awakening is not a license for ego inflation but a call to deeper service and wisdom. Without grounded ethics and compassion, the power unlocked can turn destructive or isolating. Historically, many who practiced this meditation were sworn to secrecy, forming small, trusted circles or orders. They guarded the technique not out of elitism but out of responsibility, knowing that only those prepared in heart and mind could wield the power without harm. Finally, the meditation is cyclical, not linear. After each ascent of energy, there is a settling phase, like waves receding to gather strength for the next surge. This cycle cultivates patience, resilience, and a growing harmony between the human and the divine within. Now that we've uncovered the core of this forbidden meditation, it's time to bring it into your daily practice, with reverence, patience, and precision. Step 1. Establish a sacred space. Begin by creating a quiet, undisturbed environment. Use subtle lighting, perhaps a candle or soft incense, and place a small object representing sacred geometry, like a crystal carved in a flower of life pattern or a symbolic talisman. This external harmony helps attune your mind and body to the inner journey. Step 2. Center your breath. Sit comfortably with your spine straight, and begin with deep, slow breaths. Inhale deeply through the nose, hold gently for 2 seconds, then exhale smoothly through slightly parted lips. This rhythmic breath will be your anchor, calming the nervous system and preparing your energy pathways. Step 3. Focus on energy centers. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine, the root chakra. Imagine a small, glowing orb of light here. With each inhale, feel the light intensify. With each exhale, sense it settling and grounding you. Gradually move your attention upward, to the sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and finally the crown chakra, visualizing each as a radiant spinning wheel of light. Step 4. Activate the ascending flame. As you reach the crown, imagine a serpent of golden light slowly rising from your root chakra, spiraling up your spine. Synchronize its ascent with your breath. Lifting higher with each inhale, pausing with each exhale. Feel this energy activating, expanding your awareness. Step 5. Engage sacred geometry. Visualize intricate geometric patterns enveloping your entire being, shapes like the Metatron's cube or the seed of life radiating in harmony with your energy. Let these patterns stabilize and balance the rising energy, creating a protective, sacred space within. Step 6. Cultivate integration and balance. After several cycles, bring your focus to the interplay between expansion and grounding. Imagine a gentle wave flowing through your body, calming the fiery ascent. Recognize any emotions or sensations without judgment. Allow the energy to settle, harmonizing your entire being. Tips for success: practice daily, but limit sessions to 15 to 20 minutes initially to avoid overwhelm. Approach the meditation with humility and patience. Progress is gradual. If intense emotions or sensations arise, slow your breath and ground through your root chakra visualization. Keep a journal of your experiences to track insights and challenges. Remember, this practice is a sacred dialogue between you and your deeper self. Respect its rhythms. Through disciplined practice, this meditation can enhance not only your spiritual awareness but also your mental clarity, emotional resilience, and physical vitality. Opening doors to what many would call superhuman abilities. The forbidden meditation is not merely a practice, it is a transformative journey into the depths of your own potential. It challenges you to awaken, integrate, and master energies that lie far beyond the surface of everyday awareness. Through patience, respect, and disciplined practice, you unlock doors to superhuman clarity, intuition, and vitality. Remember, this path is sacred and profound, meant only for those willing to embrace both the light and shadow within. As you embark on this inner voyage, carry with you humility and reverence. True power flows from balance, not force. If you found this exploration illuminating, subscribe and join us for more ancient wisdom and practical spiritual techniques. Reflect on these teachings, try the practices with care, and watch as the hidden layers of your being begin to stir. The keys are in your hands. Will you dare to turn the lock?